Hello graphic design folks! I am going to show you how to do some splatter paint effects in Adobe Illustrator. So the first and perhaps the easiest way to do some of the paint effects you can use your paintbrush tool for. So over here I'm going to hop on my paintbrush in Adobe Illustrator. And then on my right side in my properties panel, where it gives me some brush options, I'm just going to click this down menu. So you have a lot of really interesting paintbrushes in Illustrator. I'm going to click on this little bookshelf to take me to my brush libraries. I'm going to go to Artistic and I'm going to select Ink. It's going to give you a lot of really cool options to make some splattery effects, which will work out good for our graffiti art lesson. So I'm going to just start by drawing on some ink drops. So I do want to see that you guys are able to make sort of a splattery background. And I'm going to try this with a couple different ink drops, and maybe I'll change the color for some of them. And maybe there's like some ink drops that you like more than others. That's totally fine. You can get some really big ones. I can like up my stroke a bunch to get even larger ones on my paper. You can turn down the opacity to get some like interesting layers of ink drops. There's also all these different brushes, so you could put some brush strokes in the back as well. Lots of really cool textures. So I would suggest using some of the artistic ink brushes. However, I do want to point out in your brush libraries that there are also some really interesting watercolor brushes as well. So if you want to do something not quite as splattery as this, you could get on a watercolor brush and get some really lovely sort of splattery painted looking effects. The second way that I want to show you how to create some splattery effects is by using your symbol sprayer. And I'm just going to Command plus to zoom back in. Your symbol sprayer looks kind of like a little spray can over here in this tools panel. So I'm going to select my symbol sprayer, and then the next thing I want to make sure, because it's probably not going to let you just spray, it's going to give you an error message. So I want to go up to Window, and I want to check off Symbols. Okay, so if you get an error message, it's because you can't see the symbols. So again, go to Window, Symbols, make sure you can see them over here. So I'm going to select this paint splatter symbol. And you can put the same symbol in different spots. You can go over the symbol multiple times. Okay, symbol sprayer is awesome. You have all kinds of other presets as well, so while you are making your painterly background, go ahead and try some different things with your symbol sprayer because it's awfully interesting and it might help you out with your project. So just like with the paintbrush tool, if you click on your symbol sprayer, there are all kinds of different things that you can use. Let's go to, I'm going to go to Mad Science. So already the symbol sprayer has all these pre-made things. So if I click on one of these atoms and I use the symbol sprayer, it's going to make one of these perfect already made symbols for me, which is pretty darn handy and could save you some time later. So again, to get to all of these options, you just need to go to your library, which is this little bookshelf over here. Okay, so today try and work on getting an interesting and unique splattery painted background using either the symbol sprayer or the paintbrush or a combination of both. And then as always, when you are finished, please make sure you go to Save As, and you save your things as an Adobe PDF. Have a good day, guys.